What's up, everybody? It's me, San Martin, and guess what? I am on the scene, and I actually went out of my comfort zone, and we're here at Keep Smiling Family Dentistry, and you're gonna want to know what they got going on over here, but you gotta wait for it because I like to start it with my intro. It's just kind of cool. Check it out. Well, you know what? What we like to do around here is we like to talk a little bit about what's been going on in our community and what's going around our community. So that's the reason why it says San Martin on the scene. And finally, today I'm actually on the scene. So guess what? We're going to go ahead and get to know some of the staff here at Keep Smiling Dentistry and also what's going to be expected here at the place for the summer or what you guys should probably be doing for your teeth. Without further ado, tell everybody who you are. We already know what makes you famous.
All
Tell everybody
right.
who you are.
Hi there. I'm Dr. Joshua Allen. This is Keep Smiling Family Dentistry. We're a dental practice here in Prescott, Arizona, on Gail Gardner, down by the rodeo. And we're here with San Martin. He's here to kind of show you guys a little bit what we're about and what we got going on here.
I was thinking about the rodeo. Everybody kept on talking about the rodeo the other day. They're like the rodeo, and I'm like, not even July yet. But here you are, talking about the rodeo again.
In fact, I've never been to the rodeo.
Oh my, you're gonna definitely. If you're not going to the rodeo, you're probably gonna smell the rodeo here shortly. That's just
Yeah.
a joke, guys, but it's probably true. Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, who are you and what makes you famous over here?
I'm Tony Cunningham. I'm the front office manager for Keep Smiling Family Dentistry. Born and raised here in Prescott, proud Prescottonian.
Ooh, look at that. In the same room.
Yes.
I like that. That is pretty awesome. So, okay, so let's get into a little bit about what is happening at the family dentistry. How long have you guys been here? I know that a lot of people, if you have watched, you probably already know this, but tell a little bit about kind of like how you got into this position, just to brush everybody up.
Okay. Well, we're sitting here in a dental office that has been here actually since the 70s. But you can tell it doesn't look like the 70s anymore. 2 years ago, nothing had changed for almost 40 years. And so I came on board, took over from the previous dentist. It was Dr. Robert Donaldson's office. And he brought me on, and we decided to start updating things and modernizing it, but still maintaining the same level of care and service that he was known for in this community. And so the past, I'd say 6 months, we've been working real hard to make this place really comfortable. We have new lighting, new chairs, new flooring, new paint. I mean, everything looks so different and so modern, but we really wanted to make it not feel like the dental office when you walk in. Several of our patients have commented how warm it feels and just how comfortable and relaxing it feels when you walk in. Right at the door of the entrance, there's a coffee bar, and you can make yourself a cappuccino or some tea.
Yeah, I got invited to have some of that.
Yeah, yeah. So that's just been awesome. Patients love it. It's really comfortable here, and you don't feel like you're going to the dentist.
Yeah, and you have to be a patient to come and have these treats.
Yes.
You're stopping every morning. Hey, Josh, how you doing, man?
Yeah.
Just coming in drinking my coffee. Actually, there's somebody that does that at our place because we have that, like, and the Starbucks coffee thing. He just shows up to the coffee.
Do they?
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
I don't blame them.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. Let's get into the work of things. I mean, what is the? I mean, most dentistries or even doctors in general, they kind of like focus on some things. What are the things that you like to focus on as far as a dentist?
Well, number one is patient care and outstanding customer service. I think dentistry is dentistry by and large, but the level of care and the quality of service you receive at a dentist is something that sets us apart. And so, like, Tony was my first hire. She's been here a long time, and she just loves people. You can see it every single day. She's always willing to go the extra mile for our patients, helping them out, making them feel relaxed and comfortable here. And so we hire based upon personality, and people's love for people. So um, I'd say that really is what sets us apart.
Yeah, I felt that every time I come in here, she's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And you know what? I feel like it's the Prescott way. It's like
Yeah,
a Prescott way. Like it's actually really like accommodating when you can walk into a place, feel comfortable to even be in a place. And you know, some people that probably have never felt that in maybe a far off big city, they might trip out like, you know, from somewhere. You know, it's kind of weird. So, how long have you been into the dentist field or dentistry field?
Well, I started with Dr. Allen, like he said, previously I was in a whole different plan of, employment, but I worked in this office about 35 years ago with another dentist that we shared the office with Dr. Donaldson, and got to know the previous dentist. And I've just come full circle, came back to dentistry, and I feel very blessed that I get to work with Dr. Allen. And we have great patients. We love all our patients like their family. And that's what we want them to be. Because we're not the favorite place to be at the dentist office, let's face it.
No,
But
we'll make it. We'll make it.
yeah, we try to
Everyone wants
make it
show up.
enjoyable. Yeah. Well,
You're like, get in here. You know, it's gonna be lovely. I mean, in all reality, when you kind of like have to have something that's done to your body in general, the last thing that you want to do is feel uncomfortable, feel unwanted, and then also come into a place where it doesn't feel warm, you know, and actually like something that you want to kind of like, you know, say, hey, this is my price. I want to share it with you guys. So all the things that you guys are doing here in the community is really awesome. So when we talk a little bit about family dentistry, like I know that your wife works with you. How does that work with the whole like ambiance?
Well, it's family owned and operated, and so we we really make an effort to get to know our patients like family.
Mhm.
We want to spend that little extra time with them, getting to know their hopes, their dreams, their fears, their likes, their interests. And like my wife, she's very empathetic, very compassionate, just loves getting to know people, loves making them feel comfortable, loves making them laugh. And she is truly an equal partner and someone that compliments me in how I approach dentistry. Like if I'm not there with the patient, she's there by their side, holding their hand, humming a tune, doing whatever it takes to really make them feel comfortable. And so we work really well together, which is a blessing.
They were like, they got.
And she is just she's so she's one of the team members. You know, she doesn't just because she's the doctor's wife, she doesn't elevate herself to that level. She's just like everybody else here, and really is a great asset to being a family practice.
That is cool, man. And you know what? With Prescott being like it's very like small and close knit that it is, that this is the actual blessing that happened in the community. I can't speak for any of the other dentistries, but I peace of mind in my head is like it's a great asset to have Prescott.
Mhm.
So, you know, when you start getting involved into like the whole dentistry, what were you thinking in the beginning? Like, you know, this is what I want to do. Just start working on people's mouths. Is that actually your first like thought process when going to school and stuff, or did you kind of like go through a bunch of phases? Like, I
No,
want to do
yeah.
this, I want to do that.
Well, that's a great question. Yeah, back to rewind when I was a little kid, I've always had an interest in the medical field in general, but it's hard to know what you want when you're 10 years old, much less even 20 or 30 years old. You know, we're all still kind of figuring things out as we go along. But I, because I had that interest in the medical field, someone gave me a great piece of advice. They said, go and shadow people, get out there, go see what's out there. And so I went to various offices from medical, vet, eye doctors, um, and dental offices. And then it's funny to say, but the dental office, every dental office I was in really stood out to me. And I was a freshman or sophomore in college at the time because it stood out to me because the dentist just didn't seem as stressed as some of the other professions I was shadowing. They they had their own practice that they were able to own and operate themselves. Um, and they weren't working till like 2 or 3 a.m. sometimes, the normal medical doctor does. And so they were able to have that work-life balance, and really focus everything, all their time, attention on while they're at the office on their patients, and be able to leave everything at the office when they go home to their family. And so family is big for me. Being able to spend time with family and having that work-life balance of going to work every day, taking care of your patient, being able to kind of cut that off, and then um, go home to your family is something that really drew me to dentistry, as well as the opportunity to work with my hands. It's a profession that allows you to be really creative. Um, it allows you to get to know people. You see people a lot more often, I think, at least twice a year, sometimes more often. So you really get to know people in your work and help them and really help them feel better about themselves, feel confident. So there's that side that's super rewarding. So that might have been a long answer, but
Well, no, it actually makes a lot of sense because technically your mindset is like, I want a job that I can go ahead and say, I can hang up my coat and I'm done with that job. Now it's me and I want to be that person. And when you get into a job, sometimes you ever heard the saying you're married to your job, and it's like you're constantly there, you're constantly like involved, and it's like I wish there was two of me in order for me to go ahead and have some time off, or you got to hire a whole staff that would be able to go that you are totally sure, but at this time you can choose your life. How I want to make it happen. I mean, when you're busy, you're busy. When you're not, you're not. Like, say, oh my God, I got an emergency. Which makes a great segue to the question. How do you deal with like emergencies in general? Do you have a referring partner, or do you kind of like go out of your way to kind of like make sure that somebody, a patient, when they call, to be pulling out right now? Do you like make like those type of decisions by?
yeah, that's a great question. So we're here Monday through Thursday, um, usually 8 to 5, sometimes until 6, sometimes even later than that. But as long as we're here in the office, we're answering phones. We might have just missed a phone call there, but we'll get back to that. um, we're answering the phones and we're really asking patients what's going on. And Tony does a great job about this, just figuring out, are you in pain? When did this start? What are some of the details of that? If someone's in pain, truly in pain, we're gonna work them in somehow. Usually same day, and if not within a 24-hour period. Now, when we're not here in the office, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we I still look at the voicemails, and so we're paying attention to see what's going on. And if someone again calls, they're in pain, I'm going to give them a call. The first thing I'm going to try to do is set them up with someone who is open on that day. There are dental offices here, and we're, despite what some people may think, we're not cutthroat with each other. We all care about the same thing, is helping our patients and helping people in this community. And so I'll try to refer them to one of my friends who's a dentist. I have several friends in this community that are dentists. And so I try to get them care right away on a Friday or Saturday. Unfortunately, no one's open on a Sunday. And so if someone calls on a Sunday, we're going to try to get them in first thing Monday morning. That kind of a thing.
And so there is one days that you do not hurt yourself, and it's obviously Saturday night to Monday morning. Don't do that. Stay home if you got a problem. So okay, here's another segue to another question. Earlier today, actually, I was online and somebody said, "Hey, does somebody take cash and then they go ahead and help us out? We don't have dental insurance. How do you help those customers or those patients? Do you have a system set up here where you can go ahead and do? I know that there is like hair credit or something like that for dogs, which is kind of crazy because if you can't afford the vet bill, then go ahead and apply for this insurance of sorts. Do you have anything implemented in that as cash payment patient or a way to go ahead and charge?
Yes,
That's a great question for you, Tony.
yes. We do have a care credit plan. It's not just for dogs, it is for people, but it does cover. And, you know, it's something that you can apply just over the phone, call them up. We do offer that. If they, because it is a credit card, there are terms, um, that are on it as far as payment and such. But we take credit cards, any credit card, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express. And we take personal checks. Um, and of course we take cash. If, you know, if we need to, we try not to, but we can break it down into a little bit more feasible money breakdown as far as payment. But would be just 2, maybe 3 payments, depending on how large the balance is. But yeah, we accept any form of money.
Yeah, so
Yes.
anybody out there that has some issues, you know, you've been putting it off, it's a great chance to go ahead and actually do something about it.
Yeah, let me add one thing to that. We also have a in-house, what we call a membership plan. And that's
I
for-
heard
yeah,
about
so
that, yeah.
that's for people that don't have dental insurance. It covers all of your cleanings, your exams, your x-rays. Say you have one of those emergency calls, you know, that happens anytime. That's completely covered if you're a member. And so it's a fantastic
That's
deal.
huge. How much does it cost for to be a member?
So it kind of depends. We have separate tiers if you're a child, if you're an adult, or if you're an adult with what we call periodontal disease, and then families too. So the more people you have on a family plan, you actually save an additional percentage each member that's on that plan. And so that is a great service that we provide our patients. Patients have just absolutely loved it. And it saves them so much money, especially if you have dental needs. It's going to save you a lot of money.
Wow, that's actually really huge. I mean, that's a whole nother segment of conversation right there, and actually what to do with that. Because once again, I think a lot of people do not go to the dentist because they think that they need that insurance where they just can't afford it. And I mean, in ways like this, it's like the first thing you ever said to me, do you love your smile? I want you to look at that camera and say, do you love your smile?
Do you love your smile?
Oh, man. So I mean, technically, if you guys want to get down here, I just want to let you guys know, if you've been watching this whole time, on the bottom here, it's been scrolling the name, the number, the location. So if you guys want to go ahead and take a screenshot of that or write it down, do it, because you can just go ahead and give them a call. So with that being said, what is to expect here in the next year for you? Are you expanding, or are you just going to go ahead and grow within? How many more patients that you need? I shouldn't say customers. I mean, it's
Yeah.
kind of the same.
Yeah.
Patients, a little bit more sensible, more of a, what do you call it?
Like
Polite term. You're just a customer. Just kidding.
No, your family. Your family.
There we go. Family.
So we definitely are looking to grow. That's why we're here with San Martin and getting our name out in the community. This practice was here a long time, but things tapered off a little bit, but now we're kind of picking things back up. So we're really looking forward to being in this community a long, long time. We're here for the long haul. And so if you're looking for a dentist who's young and excited to get to work on this community, we're here to help. And so bring your friends, bring your family. We're here to grow and continue expanding our services, as well as constantly innovating and improving on the quality of care that we're already known for.
That is so huge, man. I mean, I just thought this little thought process, like Preston's been here for so long. I'm assuming that all the actual old dentistries are basically retiring now. So the new level is coming in, and now it's time for you to shine. With that being said, you guys know what I'm going to do with you. I'm going to get you out of here because I got things to do. You got things to do, and I'm pretty sure they got things to do as well. So without further ado, make sure you guys give them a call, let them know that you guys saw it here at the Prescott Times. And once again, on the bottom, it's been scrolling, or you can go ahead and just find out Keep Smiling Dentistry here in Prescott, downtown Prescott, Arizona.
West of downtown.
West downtown, west side downtown. With that being said, I'm out of here. And you know how we do it. We like to go ahead and say peace like this. Bye.